Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. We're going to see what you need to know right now. This could be past, present, or future. All right, you're going to know best how this resonates for you. So with that being said, let's just get into it today for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now? What does Cancer need to know right now? Let's see. We have the Sun in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Moon at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Queen of Swords in the reverse. Someone that's cold, somebody that's manipulative, a liar, all right? The Ten of Cups in reverse, a broken family, a family falling apart, and then the Sun in reverse, there's no happiness. There's no happiness, there's no joy. Okay. Let's see what's going on here for you, Cancer. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? Or who is this? All right, so we have the Five of Wands in reverse, Four of Coins reverse, and the Queen of Wands. So there's no fighting here. There's no competition here coming out of an argument. Not arguing about something, not fighting about something. Okay, a Queen of Wands. What's the Ten of Cups reverse? The Queen of Swords in the upright now. Justice in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Queen of Swords in the upright. So there's something here that was unfair. Something was unjust. Coming out of a nightmare. A broken family. What's the Sun in reverse? A bad choice. The Two of Wands reverse, or not being able to move forward. Somebody is blocked. They can't move forward, or they made the wrong choice. With the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what this is. Who's this Queen of Swords reverse? A great fortune. This has to do with a lot of money, all right? A great fortune of some kind. Somebody's not fighting about a great fortune. Someone is not in despair about a great fortune. Somebody is not in despair about a great fortune. The Five of Pentacles. This has to do with poverty, all right? Being in some sort of poverty, being in debt, financial hardship, feeling left out of something, feeling left out in the cold. This is some sort of jealousy or bitterness, a feeling of rejection around receiving something, receiving some sort of money, okay? So, all right. Some sort of bad news with a Queen of Cups, or something was not communicated to a Queen of Cups, or a Queen of Cups didn't send the message, receive the message, all right? What is this Page of Wands in reverse about? Bad news. About somebody having a new phase in life, rekindling something, transforming something, becoming the phoenix rising. So there's someone here that's overly critical, a liar, mean, heartless, cold-hearted. They're not in despair about a great fortune. This is someone that's jealous and petty because they're in financial hardship and they want to receive. Okay, what am I missing here? What am I missing with this? The Hermit. Going within, looking for the answer. The Four of Swords. This has to do with thinking about something, contemplating something, reflecting. Going within and reflecting on a situation. Okay. About a bad investment. I'm not sure who you are in this reading, Cancer. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Like, where are you in this? The Hanged Man. A moment of enlightenment. Seeing something from a different perspective after going within and reflecting on something. A bad investment. Somebody is not in despair about a great fortune. What does that mean? Not in despair. The Two of Swords. Something here isn't seen clearly, or somebody doesn't know what to think. Somebody isn't seeing the whole picture. There's something that's not clear to someone about not multitasking something, not being able to juggle something, or balance something out. A relationship. There's something that's not seen clearly about a relationship. Somebody is not juggling something. Somebody is not going back and forth. Somebody is not, or somebody's not splitting something up, or something is not being switched. The Courtship. A main male. This has to do with a relationship with a main male. And this is something that was not seen clearly, or somebody is not seeing this clearly. Somebody's not seeing something about a relationship with a main male. Or this is something that like a third party or an outsider couldn't see clearly about someone being triggered, in turmoil, resentful. So it's like there's someone here that didn't have all of the answers, or they didn't know everything. It's kind of giving me a bit of that reading again, that somebody took action without knowing all the answers. A main male, a relationship, and someone being triggered in turmoil, but somebody is not in despair about a great fortune. And somehow that's important because there's somebody here in poverty, or feeling left out in the cold, or feeling left out of something, or in some sort of debt, in some sort of financial hardship, feeling rejection over receiving something. Okay. But there's no message from a Queen of Cups, or there's no communication with a Queen of Cups. All right. There's no fighting here. There's no argument. So, I mean, it kind of looks like maybe somebody was trying to say that there was a fight that happened that never happened, or they were trying to allude to there being a bigger problem than what there actually was. I don't know, something like that maybe. Tell me about this Five of Wands reverse. The Page of Coins, some sort of an investment or some sort of financial news. It's a message, and the Emperor. It's some sort of news, or good news, or what is that about? There is no fight about this. A community. There's no fight here with a community. and a mature woman. There was no fight with a mature woman. There was no argument with a mature woman. Okay. So a King of Cups in reverse is trying to get away with something. Heartbreak and pain. A King of Cups in reverse is trying to get away with something. The Tower. Yeah, isn't that the same exact person from that reading? All right, so it's like, yeah, again, this energy of this person doesn't know all the answers. They think they know everything. They don't know what they're talking about. They're only getting pieces and bits here and there, and then they're basing a narrative off of something, but they actually don't know what they're talking about. And there's like a narrative here of somebody having a fight, an argument over money, not getting money, being broke, but actually there was no fight. There was no argument. That's just what they're trying to say. I don't know. It's kind of what this looks like. Seduction. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. Seduction. And a marriage. This has to do with a marriage, a wedding, and a third party situation. How does that tie in now? I mean, all right. Because there's something that they're not seeing clearly. Again, it's that same energy of, even with this, with somebody hooking up in a marriage or hooking up with someone that's married or someone that was married, having a third party and cheating, this person was not seeing everything clearly. They're not seeing something clearly here. It's like somebody doesn't know everything, or they're acting like they know everything, but they don't. It's like, okay, you know what this is giving me? The Seven of Swords. It's like getting details wrong. Like, let's say this is someone that's trying to mirror you in a way, or have a fake profile in a way, and they're trying to act like they're you, speaking like as if they were you, but they're getting like key details wrong, or they're trying to fill in the blanks because they actually don't know the whole story. That's what this gives me. They think they know things that they actually don't know because they only know like bits and pieces on the outside of, like, on the fray of something, but it's like clear that this person doesn't actually know anything, and they don't actually have any kind of real information. They don't actually know any real details of something, if that makes sense. So what's the Ten of Cups reverse? Yeah, the Page of Swords flipped over. This has something to do with communication, messages, or somebody spying, gathering information. Ten of Cups reverse. The Six of Wands. They thought that they would have victory and success here with a broken family dynamic. Or it's like they thought this is somebody, like, you might not even have anything to do with this person, all right? Nothing to do with this person whatsoever, but they pick up on the fact that you have like issues with your family life, or there's like some sort of broken family dynamic going on, and they think this is their perfect opportunity to create a narrative here for something, all right? The Hierophant. This is how they think they're going to have victory and success with the Hierophant. Who's the Hierophant? Sudden wealth. Bad health in reverse. Health, wealth. Something about money, sudden wealth, some sort of money, but somebody's not in bad health. They think they're going to have victory and success A main male in a courtship. Or this is, I don't know, this could even be a main male that's pretending to be in a courtship with you, or they're pretending that you're in a relationship, or they're pretending that they had some sort of a relationship with you even though they never did. And they're coming forward pretending like they got some sort of information from you directly, but they never did. And that's evident with the information that they're bringing forward, because they don't have the whole truth. They don't even know the whole truth of something. That's what I'm getting here. And they can't run away now. From something on a phone. Yo, something on a phone. Love call. Girl talk. Look. Talking on the phone. This is someone that was pretending to talk to you on the phone. Or pretending that or they were a catfish profile pretending to be you on a phone, but they don't even have all the information. It's like, it doesn't even make any sense what they're saying, okay? Right, so what's justice reverse? An official person. So maybe they tried to go to the law with this and claim that they had some insider information about some sort of an injustice or something illegal going on, okay? Imprisonment. They try to get you locked up with this. High honor. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Okay, so King of Cups in reverse is trying to get away with something, and they think that they can get you locked up by pretending to be you or pretending to know you, or the 10 of coins in reverse. Something about losing an inheritance, okay, or losing a great fortune, or you're what was it? The Knight of Cups reverse. You're jealous or bitter or resentful about some sort of money or something like that. The 10 of Cups and a family. This is somebody that thought they knew something about you and your family, or you and your family drama, or something about money and inheritance. And they tried setting something up with this limited knowledge that they thought that they had, gathering some half-ass intel, I guess, is what you could call it. All right, what's the Sun in reverse? That was their plan. The Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. This was their strategy. This was their plan. To come in and act like something was the truth. Is this like a catfish profile? Is this like a fake profile? The 7 of Swords. Yeah, it's some sort of deception, lies, manipulation, and backstabbing behavior, and it didn't work. 8 of Pentacles reverse. This is sloppy. What they did was sloppy. Sloppy. And that's what I'm saying. It's like it really gives me, they thought they knew things that they didn't actually know, and they only have half-ass weak intel based off of, like, I don't know, like single conversations where they think they know the whole story. They don't. And now they tried setting something up here, but the whole thing is just sloppy. Like, it's not perfect. It's not perfected. It's not mastered. It's not good work. It's just sloppy mistakes, details missing, things don't make sense. And they thought this was their way out of something. The 10 of Pentacles, something about an inheritance or money or a family, generational wealth. Now they can't defend themselves. They can't defend themselves, okay? Or there's something that they can't fight back on. They took quick action. Some sort of corruption, all right? They took extremely swift, fast action to say something about corruption. I feel like what they tried to do is claim that you were doing something illegal or you were doing something corrupt, and they were trying to get you locked up with it. But you weren't doing anything illegal, you weren't doing anything corrupt, and they were just doing something with a phone, I guess, okay? Now they're defeated. And this, I'm not even kidding, this card flew right on top of the King of Cups like this. I had them up at the top. It flew like this. Now this King of Cups in reverse is going to be defeated, embarrassed, humiliated, fall from grace, all right? They're going to look like an idiot because they thought they knew things that they don't actually know at all, thinking that they can get away with this. I can't believe the Six of Wands, it flew right on top of the King of Cups in reverse. Courthouse. They tried to get you in trouble with the law, I guess. Something about a breakup and a gift. Okay, this is somebody that... Something about a gift and a breakup. They claimed that they gave you a gift because of a breakup, or they claimed they knew something about you getting a gift and a breakup. It's like they thought they knew things that they don't know at all. Okay. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. They shot the arrow. Cupid's arrow. It says on here, have faith, love is coming. Hesitation. This person didn't hesitate. They didn't wait. They didn't hesitate. They shot the arrow as soon as they, okay, so this is like something happens in your life. They hear through the grapevine or through some sort of intel gathering, if you want to call it that, whatever they did here, picking up this information. They get something, they see something's going on in your life, and they immediately take it and then try and use it in some sort of way. But they don't even have the full story. They think they have the full story. They think they know everything that's going on. They don't. And then they shoot the arrow, and it's way too quick every single time because they don't wait. They don't have any patience, I guess. So, all right, Cancer, let's see. What's the outcome of this then for you? I feel like they're exposing themselves because their whole plan is just sloppy and bad. The 10, it has to do with a broken family. All right. The outcome, the Three of Cups. It has to do with a group of people trying to get themselves out of imprisonment, all right? So they try to get themselves out of something criminal that they did. They're trying to free themselves from some sort of entrapment, and they thought that this family trouble or this broken family dynamic or some sort of a family rift that you have was their perfect opportunity, I guess. That this was their strategy. That's how it started, I guess. And now they're exposed. Now they're exposed here because you're not in a nightmare. You're not scared. You're not nervous. You're not worried. You're not anxious, stressed out, none of that. They couldn't mirror it. Two of Pentacles in reverse. They couldn't mirror your life. I feel like that's what it is. The Four of Swords. They should have had more patience. They should have waited. They should have just... Well, actually, no, it's actually good that they did this because I feel like they exposed themselves doing this, all right? But I feel like, no, you want to know what I think this is, the Four of Swords? I feel like this is the fact that you didn't say everything. You didn't talk about everything. You didn't talk to other people about everything, all of your thoughts, all of the situational details, okay? You kept a lot of things to yourself. And because of that, there's things that they cannot mirror. There's things that they cannot pretend that they know about you because there was so much more that you never said or never talked about, right? Which just makes it obvious that that's what happened here. So, yeah, they just exposed themselves. And I feel like they exposed that it's them, that they're the ones doing it. So the person riding in on the horse, claiming they have all this information, they know the truth, they expose themselves as being the one that set this whole thing up because they don't have the truth and they don't know what they're talking about, right? All right, closing words here. Bad memories of the past, or this is someone stuck in the past. The Page of Cups. Good news. Look who's at the bottom of the deck again. King of Cups. Messages. Messages about not getting a gift, not wanting a gift, rejecting something, not receiving something. Messages. How did they do all of this? With messages. 9 of Wands. Justice in reverse. They try to defend. Look, I feel like they're into doing some criminal stuff, okay? This is a criminal of some sorts. And they thought they could defend themselves and make themselves look innocent by trying to frame you with something, okay? Coming forward, claiming they know things about you or your life or whatever, trying to make it look like you're the one that's doing some sort of injustice. So they try to make themselves look like the savior here. Oh, I'm coming in to expose someone, expose the truth, thinking that they were going to get you messed up, imprisoned. But all they did was expose themselves because they don't even know what they're talking about. All right, so, all right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it at that. Let's see who you're dealing with. Who are you dealing with today? Oh, you're dealing with yourself, Cancer, okay? Or maybe you're a cross watcher, November, September, and a Leo, and a Gemini. January and a Taurus. Okay, I feel like that's it. Gemini, Leo, Taurus, and a Cancer. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.